Okay, howdy folks. Let's see how this works. I'd kind of intended to have a little bit more light, but I just went for about an hour's walk. We're here at the Lime Creek Nature Center of Mason City, Iowa. There's a mouthful. So, this is a Rhapsody of Rejection of Social Imperfection. This is something I wrote, a personal emotional response inspired by the biopic Bohemian Rhapsody. This is a homage to creative authenticity. Which, if you haven't seen that film, yeah, it's got its historical inaccuracies. It's Hollywood, go figure. But, very likely, actually probably the most emotionally powerful film, at least musical film I've ever seen. I almost cried my eyes out at the end. Farouk Bulsara, which, in case you're wondering, that's his birth name. Oh man, so this, here's some stuff I read at the open mic about a month ago, and some folks didn't like it too much, and I heard there were some I struck a chord with a couple folks. I don't know, someone takes themselves too seriously, I don't know. Don't take yourself too seriously, I don't. I make fun of myself all frickin' day long. I'm just a person, but I love being me. Just be authentic. That's what Freddie Mercury would tell you. So anyway, blah blah blah. Before I begin, I would like to impress upon y'all about how much more I am less perfectly better than what our society and media would have you and me believe. I'm fully aware that some of my words have upset some people in recent weeks. I cannot prevent this. I expect some to disagree, and that is okay. You know, we can just agree to disagree. Apparently there were some folks at the open mic that couldn't do that. Like, you know, you can just disagree. It's not that difficult. I don't even always agree with some of the things I say, you know, just I write things looking at a thought and second thought, I don't really like the sound of that. It's how we figure stuff out. We're just trying to work something that doesn't make sense to us yet. So anyway, the one thing I can promise everyone is I'll always be honest. I'm a straight shooter. You know, sometimes I have trouble hearing the truth, but in the end, I look at it and, well, at least they told me the truth. You know, don't lie to me just to make me happy. Just be honest with me, please. Just tell me the damn truth. There's enough dishonesty on this planet to be getting on with. My writings are nothing more than my opinions, perspectives, and my beliefs of the world, humanity, culture, and society. My experiences, what I see and observe. And ultimately, how we all sit as a tiny speck in the greater, mighty universe. Okay, my hands are about to freeze off. It's only like 25 degrees out here, no big deal. If you don't dress up warm, that cold will bite into you. There's folks that come out here and, damn, it's cold. That happens kinda when we only get like 6 hours of sunlight every day. It tends to get a little cold. Sorry, back to the article. So, Oh yeah, so this was a response to Bohemian Rhapsody, but I saw that like 3 days after reading a couple of my other things. So maybe it was my dislike of smartphones and media devices, destroying the social bonds of direct human connection, maybe my opinion in support of plant-based medicines. I don't know. I didn't get any specifics. I just heard that a couple people were a bit upset. It's open mic. Freedom of speech. Well, the only freedom we really have is up here. The freedom to think anything we want. No one can take that from you. Although we can get programmed sometimes, unfortunately, but you have the right. You were born with the right to choose to believe and think for yourself. I mean, maybe it was my encouraging everyone to believe in themselves as I do. I believe in my own wonderful beauty from the inside out. On the inside, right? And all this shit, whatever, it keeps my wonderful long hair out of my face. Beauty is an illusion. I'm a full-blooded Aquarian. We don't really trust beauty, but we'll listen to what you have up here. So my primary mission is to help others find the same freedom, happiness, love, and peace in their mind, heart, and soul, just as I have. How to accept and be comfortable with yourself. I've wondered recently if my words would be heard differently or better if I was a famously popular rock star. We hear things differently from different people. You hear from someone who's famous as compared to somebody who's basically a nobody. We're all someone. Come on. You are someone. So maybe if I was a rock star or perhaps a world-recognized writer, regardless, one way or another, I will keep trying again and again and again until my journey in this life comes to an end. I'll keep creating new ways to present the messages. After all, as it was differently said by Nelson Mandela, if you talk to a person in a language she or he understands, that goes to their head. If you talk to him, her, or him in their own language, that will go straight to the heart. So next I'll tell you about a supposed facial imperfection one organization sees in me, or wants me to see in here, in myself. PlasticSurgery.org would have me believe, that the cleft chin that kind of makes me naturally look like I'm always smiling, I think. Fuck, I don't know, I don't care. It's a damn chin. That the cleft chin I was naturally born with can be fixed with their surgical magic. Ooh, wow. So not to worry, they can come and rescue me. Fix my cleft chin for a more natural look in harmony with the rest of my face. Okay, so this website wants me to think I'm naturally unnatural. Right. That the natural cleft chin I was born with is naturally unnatural. Do these people, does this site have any idea what it's talking about? Clearly. PlasticSurgery.org wants me, for Pete's sake. Okay, there we go. I need a light. Light up my wonderful sparkly face and my bright pink nose. So PlasticSurgery.org wants me to believe that my naturally born unnatural chin is ugly. This organization wants me to feel bad about myself. So I will turn to their mad skills and genius intellect, spending a ridiculous amount of money. In point of fact, close to $5,000, in fact, to get it supposedly fixed. So apparently, according to this organization, I am naturally unnatural the way I was naturally born. PlasticSurgery.org, you're not making any sense at all. Go and get educated. Sheesh. I guess this is a wonderful bummer for me, because I am happily walking around with this imperfect butt chin, and I insist at proudly smiling at anyone who makes eye contact with me. Clearly, I am just that darn ugly. But like Freddie Mercury proudly sang, "But life still goes on. But life still goes on." Okay, so now that I'm done with that crazy rant, I will say this from the way I believe our society teaches many others, particularly younger generations, to see me and others of my character. And please just be mindful and aware that I get all the same messages from news, TV, and social media just crammed in my face every day. It's everywhere. That being authentically me is not enough. That being my own beautiful, that believing inside in my own beautiful inner personality is not enough. Social media would try and have me believe that I cannot leave my house, literally, that it's not acceptable to leave my house without feeling imperfectly flawed. Well, too bad, cause this is me. Deal with it. If you don't like it, just turn around and look the other way. Seriously. Pretend I'm not here. Okay, I'm starting to shiver. It's really freaking cold out here. No, it's not that cold, but I'm not dressed enough. I took a bunch of stuff off to do this. So, how I think the world kind of sees me. Am I shy and reserved? Seemingly lacking confidence? Or just quiet and observant? Seeking facts, less talking, more learning. Am I nervous and choked in my vocals, scared to talk to someone, or speaking slowly and carefully, aware what little needs said? Am I weird and unusual? Yeah, of course. I'm an Aquarius. We're weird. Do I say things that scare people off? I suppose. I don't really have any friends. I'm very comfortable in my own company. I keep myself company. Am I weird and unusual, saying things that scare people off? Usually women, although I do believe the female is a shared mystery amongst most men. Or fearless in the universe. Creative thinking and facts of deep truth to offer. Many just don't listen. It's an honest truth. Or don't know how to listen. That need to speak every 10 seconds. Am I detached from humanity? Seeming uneasy in large groups of people? Struggle in the jungle? Or a fiery masked old soul under that? Okay, I gotta put this on. Peaceful in my solitude, far from crude tweeting, wandering amongst insightful wonders. Not much caring for daily gossip. I have nothing against gossip. It, just don't much care for it. Just clogs my thought process, impeding my thinking, halting my somersaulting of correlating thoughts, and not in my personal mindfulness. But I'm a brick in the wall who stands tall, fearless despite appearance, true to nature without shame. I made a decision to speak less, hold my tongue. My thoughts are pretty much all written, mostly at least, only spoken to those listening who understood. Words are expected only if body gestures cannot convey the message. This is who I am. Our society teaches, or at least I feel tends to expect, youngsters to move around and speak aloud. This is what I've experienced throughout my life. But then at the same time, to embrace our true character. Oh, be yourself. Be quiet if that's what you like to do, but you should engage people, talk to them. Well, what if I don't like talking too much? It's apparent some don't much care for engaging and interacting too much with others. Maybe some, like me, prefer being quiet, lost in their thoughtful mind. So which is it? Mixed messages. It seems to me the message ought to be of encouraging embrace for each of us to be our own beautiful, unique human being. Cheers. So, plasticsurgery.org, they're not going to like me too much because I love being me. I'm not in love with myself. Love for myself. Deep love. Love. Love yourself. Love yourself deeply. For all of your authenticity. Love yourself for everything that you are. For being beautiful. Not in love with yourself, not the image. For that is the feeding of our ego, of your ego. The other is allowance for your continuous spiritual human growth. Is it not? Well, beautiful. Having that glorious love in your heart, I believe you feel it as I do. I see it in you too, in your mind. Full of wonderful, balanced mental health for others, but more importantly, love for your true, beautiful self. It is impartial, much like that sacred candle lit inside. Even in the dead of night, when there's just a sliver of a moon to pour the warm sunlight over the land of which you are a part of, look far and high to the twinkling twilight pins of the starlit heavens over the moon, reflecting their best internal love back down on you. They are all with you, always, so long as you can always feel it within. Even if it is aching, it never ages from the deepest depths of your giving heart. It is impartial, always growing larger. Dang gummit. And so, love always grows larger, internally igniting your inner beauty to life. It starts from within, first loving yourself deeply for all your beautiful authenticity, then turn it out, showing others how, what can be done in a world of love. This guy would tell you the exact same thing. I don't know if you can see that. For Pete's sake. It's hard to see, but, well, Gandhi, as Gandhi says, love, in the end, is all that matters. Yes, I carry Gandhi with me everywhere I go. So anyway, thank you for listening. Sorry if it rambled on a bit, but that's that. Love yourself for who you are. If someone has a problem with it, that's their problem. You can't change what they feel, but you can feel good about yourself. Anyway, namaste. Peace, cheers, love, happiness, balanced life, harmony, serenity. Thanks, y'all. Good night. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching.